Whales are selling off their Bitcoin holdings, and they are not doing it in a stealthy manner. Over the course of the past week, more than 27,000 huge Bitcoin wallets, sometimes known as whales, have completely sold out their Bitcoin investments. This may be one of the most important adjustments in on-chain activity that we have witnessed this year. What is the destination of all that money? Proceed directly into XRP. Moreover, this is not a case of retail FOMO. It is clear from the figures that this is money belonging to institutions. Sentiment, a company that provides on-chain analytics, has reported that the XRP ledger has recently registered an unusually high number of 295,000 daily transactions. This is an approximately 600% increase in comparison to its weekly average. Of much greater surprise is the fact that wallet activity associated with addresses that hold more over 1 million XRP has increased in perfect synchrony with this trend. This is not noise, rather it is coordination, and it refers to the movement of money. Although the mainstream media continues to concentrate on Bitcoin exchange-traded funds, ETFs and Ethereum staking, smart money is positioning itself in XRP in a way that is both stealthy and aggressive. The charts are not deceiving. Approximately 27,000 whales are leaving the Bitcoin market, with many of them selling between 100 and 10,000 BTC. This is evidenced by a substantial fall in the number of big BTC holding wallets. At the same time, the number of XRP addresses that had balances more than 1 million XRP increased over 2,700. Today's trading is not a casual day trade. The stakes are high, and these are long-term ventures. The timing, which comes soon after Ripple's rumored $50 million settlement with the SEC, which many people feel opens the path for complete legal clarity and worldwide institutional adoption, is what makes it even more peculiar. Who exactly is responsible for these actions? Let's look at this further. Earlier this month, a file that was tied to BlackRock XRP was made public, which caused suspicions to be raised in the financial community. It is not an exchange-traded fund ETF, but it indicates that there is a rising interest in XRP-related products and institutional portfolios. In addition to this, leaks from a financial organization that is registered in Dubai have shed light on a pipeline of liquidity solutions that are based on XRP and are scheduled to be implemented during the third quarter. It would not be unexpected to see sovereign funds or regulated financial organizations pouring resources into XRP as a cross-border settlement mechanism, especially when one considers Dubai's aspirations to become the global center for cryptocurrency. The infrastructure is also undergoing improvements, which is another source of activity behind the scenes. It is no longer a rumor that the XRP ledger has recently integrated with SWIFT through the GateHub connection. Rather, it is actively being implemented. This provides a concrete use case bridge between the rails of traditional banking and the liquidity of blockchain technology. The question is, who stands to gain the most from this connection? The goal of banks, remittance companies, and custodians is to decrease the amount of friction that occurs in international transfers. This indicates that there will be a surge in demand, which in turn indicates that there will be a change in price. When viewed from a technical point of view, the situation is equally explosive. A classic cup and handle pattern is being displayed on the daily time frame of the XRP to USD chart. This pattern, which has traditionally indicated a bullish continuation, is currently being displayed. On the previous occasion that we've seen this pattern, the price of XRP reached 1.96 after just 3 days of the breakout. And here's when things get interesting. The fact that this pattern is emerging at a lower bottom than the one that occurred in the previous cycle indicates that there is more momentum and purchasing pressure. Indicators such as the Relative Strength Index (RSI) and the Moving Average Convergence Divergence (MACD) are also displaying a green flash. The RSI has crossed into bullish zone, and momentum volumes are growing on each daily candle. Is it possible that XRP could reach $18 before the end of December? This is the big forecast. Let's take it one step at a time and figure out the arithmetic together to see whether or not this objective is genuinely attainable, or we are just wishing for it. The total quantity of XRP tokens that are now in circulation is around 55 billion, which is a staggering amount that plays a significant influence in setting the possible price cap for the cryptocurrency. At the current price of $18 per XRP, the total market capitalization is little under $1 trillion, a figure that is out of this world but not completely out of the question in the current crypto scene, which is constantly shifting and developing. What a tremendous sound! Consider, however, this SWIFT, which is a worldwide payments network, conducts almost $5 trillion worth of international transactions every single day. It is estimated that if XRP is successful in capturing even 5% of that vast flow as a settlement layer, then a daily total of 250 billion will be transferred through XRP. Indeed, this is more than sufficient to warrant a market capitalization of $1 trillion for XRP. notably in the event that the rate of adoption among financial institutions and banks continues to quicken. Furthermore, this does not even take into consideration the exponential growth that is anticipated in derivatives, stablecoins, and tokenized assets. These assets are anticipated to rise by a factor of 10 over the course of the next 5 years, which has the potential to push the value of XRP even higher. Relistings on exchanges are also rapidly approaching in the near future. On the 15th of August, many analysts anticipate that XRP will be relisted on key platforms like Coinbase, Kraken, and Binance. This is the day that brings the excitement. It is possible that a single action might release billions of dollars worth of dormant money, particularly from individual investors in the United States who have been waiting on the sidelines ever since XRP was delisted during the early phases of the SEC litigation. The level of expectation is so high that we are now witnessing pre-positioning taking place through offshore platforms. As relistings take place, the liquidity of XRP will skyrocket, which will attract even more whales and most likely serve as the catalyst for the subsequent huge leg higher. But this is when things start to get very crazy. This deal stands out even among the most jaw-dropping trades that have ever occurred in the cryptocurrency market, which is no stranger to large movements. A single whale which was monitored by blockchain analytics has recently acquired more than $340 million worth of XRP at a price of 38 cents per coin. This purchase has caused shockwaves to spread across the community and has left experts scratching their heads. In the few hours that followed the disclosure of the SEC agreement, the position was opened, and blockchain investigators are of the opinion that the wallet is connected to a sovereign fund in the Middle East. The narrative is given an additional layer of mystery and supposition as a result. This is neither a hasty swing trade or a speculative bet, as evidenced by the massive magnitude of the order, the perfect timing, and the utter absence of any selling activity from the wallet. All of these factors point to the truth of the matter. We are making a strategic gamble on the future of XRP and its potential role in global finance by holding this position for an extended period of time. The speculated price target that he has set, XRP is currently trading at an astounding $125 per unit, a price that has the market buzzing. This may sound absurd, but if Ripple and its partners are successful in their vision of XRP serving as the global cross-border liquidity layer, then even that sum may turn out to be conservative when considering the magnitude of the potential. Despite the fact that this is not financial advice, the signs are clearly visible. It is possible for individuals who pay attention today to be ahead of the curve in the cryptocurrency environment, which is undergoing fast adjustment. From whale exits in Bitcoin, which indicate that major players are repositioning, to historic transaction volume spikes on the XRP ledger, which hint at something big brewing beneath the surface, to quiet filings and bank integrations that rarely make headlines but move the industry forward, to the unmistakable formation of a bullish chart pattern, which catches the eyes of analysts everywhere, all of the signals come together to point in the same direction. The market is keeping a careful eye on the situation as the momentum continues to develop. The cryptocurrency known as XRP has not only returned, but it is also likely on the cusp of a breakout that might reposition it in the hierarchy of cryptocurrencies. What comes after this? There is a possibility that the answer will alter all you believed you understood about digital assets. This series' second installment reveals the most shocking revelation to far. It has been stated that a central bank is conducting a closed test pilot utilizing XRP as a settlement rail during this time. We have in possession of internal memos, source documentation that has never been seen before, and yes, even a straight remark from an insider of Ripple that sheds light on what is actually taking place behind closed doors. You won't want to pass up this opportunity. It is possible that the following chapter will be the most significant one to yet. In the event that you have made it this far, you are already aware that this is not hype, rather it is history in creation. XRP and the broader cryptocurrency industry are currently experiencing a period of critical importance. Be sure to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell so that you don't miss the second half. We are able to provide you with the most recent changes as they occur thanks to your support. If you think that this may be the time that the whole financial world finally wakes up to XRP, please let me know in the comments what your XRP aim is for the month of December and whether you think that this could be the moment. Disclaimer: please share your opinions and forecasts in the comments section below.